Good afternoon and welcome to Sport Junction on Atlantic Television Network. On Sport Junction today, Blessing Okpagwari fails to appeal dope ban, and in World of Boxing, Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk rematch set for June. In the world of football, Okoye out and John Noble in as Eagles begin training in Abuja for Black Stars. Details of these and many more after the short timeout. Yeah, welcome back. Let's start from the home season as two swimming pro-doggy siblings, Deborah and Anita Opochini, yesterday part of the University of Port Harcourt team to a gold medal in the 4x100-meter swimming race at the ongoing National University Games 2022 ongoing at the University of Lagos. The Opochini sisters were also medalists in their respective individual races, with Deborah clinching bronze in 100-meter butterfly race, while her sister Anita emerged silver medalist. However, Team Uniport won the 4x100 meters with a record time of 4 hours 52 minutes 68 seconds, while the second place team, the University of Ibadan, recorded a time of 6 hours 19 minutes 60 seconds, with Obafemi Awolowo University coming third place by posting a time of 7 hours 14 minutes 80 seconds. In the other results, in the 100 meters men final, Team Uniport took the gold medal with the time of 58 minutes 21 seconds by No Ifeanyi Chukwu, while Opeto Oyemechi with a time of 1 hour 80 seconds to get the silver for Ignatius Ajuru University of Education in Port Harcourt. And still on the Nuga 2022 games, the University of Lagos Akoko male football team yesterday defeated Adamawa State University 2-0 to progress to the quarterfinals of the ongoing Nigerian University Games. The two goals scored in the first half of the match by Kainde Salami and Doreen Omotosho was all they needed to book their all-important 3 points in the thrilling encounter. As the host team, the Unilag boys have played to impress their teaming supporters and work harder to get their backing against a very competitive opponents. The team captain Joshua Okorie told newsmen that he was delighted about the victory. Now, following the heels of the male football team, the Unilag female football team had also been impressive in the tournament as they crushed Bayero University Kano 7-0 to book their ticket. And now to the world of athletics. Commonwealth and African multiple medal wrestling champion Odunayo Adekoye has struck off the Tokyo 2022 Olympic disappointment and bounced back to winning ways in his tie. The former number in the 55 kg women freestyle category won gold at the just concluded 2022 Alberta Open Wrestling Championship in Canada. Adekoye, representing the University of Saskatchewan, where she is studying arts and science, defeated 4 wrestlers in the 62 kg weight class to clinch a gold at the annual event. The 28-year-old champion, who started her academic program with the university online in 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic restriction on international travels, arrived in Canada early this year to resume classes. Now, she had a disappointing outing at the Summer 2020 Olympic in Tokyo, Japan, where Anastasia Nechitsa of Moldova eliminated her in her first match in the women's 5 kg in 2017. Adekoye was ranked number 1 by the United World Wrestling at women's freestyle 55 kg category and went on to win a silver medal in 55 kg category after losing narrowly to Japan Haruna Okuno in the final of 2017 World Wrestling Championship held in Paris. I was in France. And now to the world of tennis. Now, despite gaining some ranking points at the WTT Singapore Smash, Aruna Quadri dropped to 14 spots in the latest ITTF ranking release yesterday. Also, Edemefiong, who also featured at the Singapore Smash, gained a step up to be ranked 98th in the world for reaching the round of 32 of the men's single after a close 3-1 loss to Olympic and world champion Ma Long of China. Aruna Kodriga amassed some ranking point, but this did not prevent him from being displaced by Slovakia Darko Djordjic, China's Wang Shenkin, and Germany Patrick Frenska. Meanwhile, he ranked 11th before the latest rating. The Nigerian still maintained his status as best rated African in the world, while Egypt Omar Assar also dropped to 36th from 37 in the ranking. And now straight as well to the world of tennis. Rafael Nadal has been ruled out of tennis for between 4 and 6 weeks with a fracture over the rib. The injury occurred on Saturday during the Spaniard win against Carlos Alcaraz in the Indian Wells semi-final. The 31-time Grand Slam champion found breathing painful and said he was dizzy as he lost the final to Taylor's Fries. Nadal, who is 35 years, is expected to miss both of next month's clay court events in Monte Carlo and Barcelona, while the French Open begins in Paris on the 2nd May. Nadal has won the title after Roland Garros a record 13 times. And straight now to the world of boxing, as Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk rematch is set for the month of June. Now, Matchroom boxing promoter Eddie Hearn believes Anthony Joshua will step into the ring for his rematch against Alexander Usyk in June after the Ukrainian was offered the chance to leave his country war efforts to train for the fight. Usyk, who is age 35, joined the Kiev territorial defense to help Ukraine fight against Russia advances last month, which threw his fight against Anthony Joshua into doubt. However, Joshua lost the second fight of his career against Usyk at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in September last year, with the judges ruling by unanimous decision. Now, boxing promoter Bob Arum shed some light earlier this week on the status of Ukrainian boxer during the war, revealing that positive talks with governments could mean they are released to train for fight. Also, Sabalenka of Belarus fell to 5th in this week ranking and has not reached a WTA final since last May on Madrid clay. And that was in the world of tennis. We're going on a short break, and when we'll come back, we'll dive straight to the beautiful world of football. So we're starting with the Nigeria Professional Football League. It's the Sport Junction on Atlantic Television Network, and we're dishing out the latest stories revolving around the world of sport. Let's start with the Nigeria Professional Football League, as former Nigerian international Dominic Lofa has been reappointed as the new vice chairman of Lobby Stars FC of Makurdi by Benue State government 6 years after he left the club. Lofa replaced former vice chairman Tama Adofa, who was relieved of his job yesterday morning due to the club's poor run of results in the 2021 and 2022 Nigeria Professional Football League season. The former BCC Lion of Boko and Abiola Babes of Abeokuta striker is staging a comeback to football administration after he left the club in 2016, where he served for 14 years before he was replaced by Mike Idoko. However, in his first stint with the club won a Federation Cup title in 2003 and lost in the final on 3 different occasions in 2005, 2012 and 2015. The club also placed third in the league in the 2012 and 2013 season, which fetched them a CAF Confederation Cup ticket. And still in the Nigeria Professional Football League, Katsina United has relieved Aziz Adu, the club technical advisor, of his duty. The club spokesman Nasser Kido disclosed this in a statement. The club technical advisor was informed of the management decision in a letter dated March 31st, 2022, and duly signed by the club chairman Abdulsamad Badamasi. Reasons for the sack, as contained in the statement, states that the management of the club deemed it necessary to relieve him of his duty as a result of circumstances beyond their control promising to pay his salary for the month of March. Immediately, civil servants in the state start getting their salaries. Meanwhile, Gide also said that the management of Katsina United also thanked him and wished him success in his future endeavors. And now to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Nigeria Super Eagles on Tuesday kick off their 2022 World Cup player preparation by the first training section in Abuja, with almost all the invited players present at the the well-catered hotel and apartments. Now, apart from Enyimba goalkeeper John Noble, Leicester City Ademola Lookman, and Sadu Kumar of UD Almeria in the Spanish second-tier league, or invited players honored Gosini Guavon call up for the double-headed fixture against Ghana Black Stars on Friday and Tuesday next week. Madugo Koye is going to be missing for the lineup as he was reported to be ill. It was this development that informed the call-up of Enyimba's Noble as replacement. With midfield enforcer Wilfred Didi not available due to injury, Coach Austin Guavon is going to be full of smile as Lookman is due to arrive camp very soon. The Leicester man is in line to make his Super Eagles debut after he was recently cleared by FIFA to change international allegiance after he previously represented England, where he was born. And also, he's talking about the World Cup playoff. Now, after hide and seek with their team list for several days, Ghana head coach Otto Addo yesterday named a 27-man squad for the 2022 FIFA World Cup playoff against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Crystal Palace forward Jordan Ayew, who is down with COVID-19, was listed in the squad even as he is going to sit out the first leg features. Belgium-based duo of tennis Odo and Elisha Owusu Motari Kamhane of Ashoded FC in the Israel, and Dennis Kusa of Hearts of Oak were handed debut color by Addo. Roma youngster Felix Afana Gian is also included in the squad after he failed to make the courts to the 2021 African Cup of Nations in Cameroon. Captain Andrea Yu is conspicuously missing due to his suspension. And Ghana will host the first leg at the Barbarera Stadium down there in Kumasi on Friday before traveling to Abuja for the second leg next week, Tuesday. And also, see in the world of football, veteran defender Pepe will miss Portugal's World Cup playoff semi-final against Turkey after testing positive for COVID-19. The Portuguese Football Federation announced yesterday coach Fernando Santos called up Leo centre-back Thiago Jolo, who is 31 years, to replace the 39-year-old Porto player with the 2016 European champion, also without injured Manchester City defender Ruben Dias. Now, Portugal play Turkey on Thursday in Porto, and if they win, they will next play either Italy or North Macedonia. Now, Portugal last failed to qualify for the World Cup in 1998, playing in each of for the last 5 editions. And also, talking about football in Europe, Manchester City has topped Deloitte Football Money League for the first time in their history after emerging from the coronavirus crisis in a stronger position than their rivals. The Premier League champion, bankrolled by their Abu Dhabi owners, are only the 4th club to top the ranking after Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Manchester United. Now, City revenue of 644 million euros in the 2020 and 2021 season, up 17%, propelled them from 6th position to the top on the list of the 20th highest revenue generating club in world football. However, some of City commercial deals, which account for nearly half of revenue, are a source of controversy, with key partners such as Shets and stadium sponsor Etihad having links to the club owners. And also, Arsenal have joined the fray of top clubs that are trying to praise Super Eagles attacker Victor Osimhen away from Napoli. According to report that Newcastle United have concluded plans to make a new bid to sign Osimhen in the summer, but Arsenal told Tottenham Hotspur that Manchester United are also interested. The Nigerian international has scored 15 goals in 25 appearances this season, 11 in 20 Serie A games alone, and his brilliant performance have attracted interest from many clubs around Europe, especially from the English Premier League. And also, talking about clubs in England, global investment firm Constricus is funding another breaches bid to buy Chelsea, saying it wants to maintain and support existing management. The Premier League club was put up for sale by Russian owner Roman Abramovich before he was sanctioned following his country invasion of Ukraine. This latest bid, backed by Centrincus, which has £29 billion in assets, featured several Chelsea season ticket holders. At least 4 consortium have said they have bid to buy the Blues. There is a group featuring Sir Martin Brighton and Lord Cole, and one headed by British property investor Nick Cardy. Now, Cardy increased his bid yesterday after the addition of another large international backer. A statement from his Blue Football Consortium said the lifelong Chelsea fan is said to have improved on his £2 billion bid after a larger current financial institution joined his consortium over the weekend. Now, proof of fund has been sent to the American investment firm Renning Group, who are handling the sale. Now, United States interest comes from the Ricketts family, while a group consisting of Swiss billionaire Hans-Jörn Wyss and Los Angeles Dodger partners Todd Polia has also bid to buy the team. Now, there are also reports that a bid from Saudi Media Group has been lodged with the Rain Group. It is understood that those bidding will be whittled down to a shortlist this week, with a sale expected before the end of the month. Now, still on Chelsea Football Club, Chelsea are expected to be handed a full allocation of tickets for their FA Cup semi-final against Crystal Palace next month. The Blues are currently banned from selling additional tickets to their fixtures as part of the sanction imposed on current owner Roman Abramovich following Russian invasion of Ukraine. However, the Football Association has confirmed that there are hopeful talks are going on with the government, which should allow an exception to be made for the game at Wembley. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. My name is Kingsley Emmanuel. You can do also follow us on our different social media handle on Twitter at AtlanticTV.net and on Facebook and YouTube at Atlantic Television Network. Peace and unity are the pathway to progress. Thanks very much for watching.